Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So this is a very special session because we got to study Jozef Chen's new instructional on stand-up passing. Now, unlike most instructionals we've been studying, Joseph emphasizes a conceptual approach to guard passing, specifically methods of forcing supine, how to cut angles to get around, and then most importantly, the gripping techniques. There aren't a lot of techniques in the actual DVD itself, so a lot of it's just ideas to really think about. But that being said, there's a really nice arm drag counter in this DVD that I'm sure we'll end up drilling another day. But the real takeaways from this instructional are concepts and putting it into games and drills. Given how broad guard passing can be, especially from open guard seated, this is an excellent way to learn these skills on forcing supine and then playing our game from there. So overall, thank you so much to Jozef Chen for this instructional. It's definitely a really fresh approach, and I really want to start incorporating these games as warm-ups before we start drilling. A little apology for the audio in this segment, but Ryan's going to talk a bit about the techniques and then we'll get into the games.
If it's loose, I move, the grip's still there, so I strip, look if it's palms down, one quick pummels, I can get this underhook and start pressuring here. So just a simple dilemma that she's showing, like mess around with it, like his 2-1, elbows are in tight, I go, boom. And then from here, if he's still walking back, then you decrease the ankle piece. So one. And then now the grip's a little more loose, so when I try to break the target, but now you can go here, read right here, focus your knee. But I thought that was really interesting. So the same thing from seated, pretty much any time he has a 2-1 grip. It's too late, it's like closer to the hip, it's tight, the hand of right here, try and put that hand on the hip, strip and the hip here. And then the same thing, I know that Joseph signs like if they're in the in-between, partly on the mat, partly on the is like the best because they don't have advantages from seated or supine. And that hit a lot when he said that because a lot of times like I go for the body lock is that in between. A lot of times you go for any ass entry, it's that in between stage, like as he's wrestling up or something, right?
Like having no grips and grips.
Alright, so this is one of the first games in the instructional, and my goal is just to get Kevin to go supine. Now, I can take grips on Kevin, however, Kevin can't take grips on me. His one goal is just to stay up. From here, I'm looking to push him away, step forward, cut angles, just to get him into the supine position.
Do feints as you're grabbing these grips, where it looks like you're gonna go grab the foot, but then push the knee. It looks like you're grabbing the knee, but grab the foot, like misdirect it. Crazy how something like that goes in so in depth.
This game here is a bit of a modification, so same goals. I'm trying to get Kevin on the supine, but now Kevin can start taking grips, and then from there I'm going to try to take his grips and utilize indirect gripping in order to force him to react. And I'm also trying to start thinking about my footwork in ways of like cross-stepping and sidestepping. Again, given how open the open passing scenarios can be, I think it's best to kind of draw a lot of these sequences with a bit of resistance and start thinking of it in terms of games and specific goals. For both these sessions, I think we left the timer on for 4 minutes and we just kept on going at it. It was afterwards that Kevin told me that he felt really tired, so I think next time, for the sake of swapping a person from top to bottom, we might just do 2-minute rounds each.
Are you allowed to shoot for body locks?
No.
Oh yeah, you only go okay. Yeah.
Like my goal is just to get him like supine.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that was good. Being able to do this and then cut the angle. Oh, sorry, my bad. I like how like immediately, if I ever get here, I can start playing a supine game.
Later on that day, we ended up running a training session in which I think we ended up playing all 4 of those games. The reception to the class was really good, and I think another important thing was to keep a dialogue after the training session so that we could talk about the issues and our hang-ups during the training. Finally, we ended off the night with a technique from Izaak Michell to drill, because, you know, if you have time to kill, obviously you have time to drill.
Yo, can you make that Midori arm trap?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about?
Where the arm is trapped bottom side, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like some it just comes with it, like on the rim. Like I could potentially put it this way.
So again, that tripod is necessary, right?
I think like if you do it live fast,
It's necessary to, yeah, because it's gonna help with cutting that angle.
it's not guaranteed, but as long as you
All right, guys, thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. And just remember, if you have time to kill, you have time to drill. Peace.